Okay, I think I'm back now. My Ethernet device is a little wonky. I think it's the Windows 11 driver doesn't quite work properly. I should probably just stick to Wi-Fi for these streams for now. Right, yes, okay. So what are our options? There's the mechanism in the library. Oh god. Of course I need to put the lamp down. Such a pain in the ass. Okay, drop the lamp. Mechanism to trigger. Do we push it? No. What else could trigger a mechanism? I can't use the poker. I can only drop put, perhaps. Random incidental noise. No, leave the lamp, please. I mean, it's hard enough solving these obtuse puzzles without this purple thing chasing me everywhere. Nope. That didn't do it. Try kicking it. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Is there anything in the desk, maybe? Did I search the desk? Nothing important, of course. But even worth trying to fight the ghost. Ah, no! Oh, come on. You're taking the piss for that one. What's it doing? Okay. Okay. I guess I beat it in a manner of speaking. Nope, never mind. Brilliant. Okay. Nope. Right, yep. Just put this down. Nope, never mind. Just put it down. And then you and I can have a fight. How about that? Yeah, I didn't really expect I was going to be able to slow the statue. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. Okay, so the library. Not making much headway with the library. Where's the pirate again? Is he down here? No, leave that please. No, leave that please. No, that's the ghost. Down here. No, this is the start. Pirates down here. I was thinking about maybe trying to lure the knight to the pirate, but I don't think the knight is going to come down the stairs. Nothing important. Wonder? No. We can maybe kill the pirate with the smoke. It's locked from that side, you have to open it from within the smoke room. Nothing you can use to cover your mouth on it. Okay, follow me, please. Nope. Goes back in. No. He did end up in the hole once. But, yeah, he doesn't seem keen to leave. No. Damn it. Guess we've got the door open. Let's see if I can search this. Okay. The book, sure, why not? No, come on.
Memories by Alistair Boleskine. Printed in London, A. Machin, editor.
It was during a conversation with G that one first heard of the New England fishing village of I. The area was apparently the ideal place from which to witness unusual phenomena in space. The quality of the air, along with the conjunction of several favorable factors, made one impatient to get started. Having gleaned what information one could from the British Museum, one set off with all haste. One's work on space and comets in particular had met with a warm response, and one thought it judicious to include several original sketches of the phenomenon, sketches which one felt were sure to arouse a great deal of keen interest in the scientific circles of 1834. One refers naturally to the passage of Halley's comet.
Editor's note. Lord Boleskine's memoirs end at this point. Who knows what extraordinary contributions he might still have made had he not succumbed during his visit to New England to dementia, followed by an early death in St. Andrew's Hospital.
Well, we got a record, which hopefully is the one that the ghosts want to dance to. Let's head to the ballroom and try not to get eviscerated by spiders. Look at him there, sitting waiting for me. Okay. Don't mind me. No. Oh, no. Whoops, do not save there. That would be disastrous. A one-hit kill from them things or something? Let's take a health item. Okay. Oh, come on. My god. Am I soft locked? It certainly feels soft locky. Come on, you can't even step on them like they're spiders. Step on them. Like, why would they put them in with no way of killing them? It seems deeply unfair. Yeah. I've faced many enemies in this game so far, but yeah, so far the spiders have been the most powerful of all. And clearly, I have virtually no health left, so I'm just going to take that and save. I'll get them to walk away. No, turn around, go the other way. I mean, it doesn't help that I can't see past the statue, so I don't even know if there's one in front of me when I'm trying to run past. Oh, for goodness sake. Very nearly got past them there. Is there a way of repelling them, perhaps? Nope. Getting tempted to look this up. Because if I have soft lock myself, I don't want to be sitting here all day. Okay, so they're invincible. I've learned. For God's sake. Yes! Come on! No! Oh, for Christ's sake. At least I know it's possible. No, I just have to go round the left side of the statue. Come on. Like, you couldn't just step over them, like. A little bit further to this side. $1992 game design here. At its finest. Okay. Fuck off. Yes! Ah, good God. Of course, now I need to drop everything to pick up the bloody gramophone again. Get up there? No, of course not. What else? Empty box, don't need that. Don't need the book. Yeah, that's going in my gaming Hall of Fame. I'll be dining out on that story for years to come. Oh, come on. They don't even like it. All that for nothing. Yeah, I guess. No, leave that. I want the statue. Take the statue. Everything else can stay. Oh, sugar. Of course it's not. Oh my God. It's locked, of course. They're always locked. They're all locked. So, we don't like that music either. I have to get past these frickin' spiders again. My guess is that you have to get them dancing so you can get whatever the hell that is behind them. Right, well, doesn't seem to be anything else to see. So time to. That's it. Rum. There you go. Okay. It's locked. Yeah, nothing. Nothing there. Hmm. Leave the block. Take another look upstairs. I think there's very much to see up there, but sort of running out of options down here. thoroughly looted. I think I figured out how to run. You have to double tap forward very fast. Yeah, that seems to work. Yeah, can't actually do anything with that. Zombie comes through there at the start of the game, but I guess you can't go down there yourself. Well, I don't think there's anything more to do up here. rooms are filled with enemies that I can't do anything to. Oh my god, would you just run? Run! God's sake! There's a mechanism to trigger. How do you trigger it? Did the game just crash? I'm trying to read a note. Brilliant. Okay, so let's reopen it.
September 27th. Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. September 28th, 1924. The night. It seized me. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentagon. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced. February 7th, 1925. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was... March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. Unless I, Jeremy Hart... March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have never... I can imagine his rage. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. March 29th. He has come back. March 30th. How ironic. The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from... March 31st. I explored the caverns. I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The dark... curses on Derceto. From the foundations to the very rooftop. I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that...
Okay, well there's nothing in there of any use. Ramblings of a madman. What did this say? I forgot.
They are coming! I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Derceto is the prey of evil. The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps. Some may understand what I have done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
I wonder, is that the Dark Man from his dream? Or it's just a random ghost? Is there anything I can do to get rid of the bath monster? Let's try using some items. Maybe he doesn't like water. That was no good. No, we tried knife fighting him before. Lighter, maybe we can light him on fire. The lamp is already lit. Okay, so that's what that's for. Seems he can't attack you while you're hitting him. But he doesn't ever seem to die. Yeah, he's invincible. He must be invincible. Like every other bloody thing except for the zombies. so many weapons that they give you, and yet there's so little that you can actually use them on. Okay, so the bath monster. I don't even know if there's any purpose to getting rid of him. I don't think there's anything in the bath that I need, but, you know, why else is he there? Other than to just be mildly annoying. Okay, so we can't go down there. Can we shoot the painting before it shoots us? Nope. Okay, so don't get too close. I do enjoy some of these funky cinematic camera angles they've got going on. Okay, the bow. Daily? Would that work? Okay. Let me just reload because I'm not sure I needed to use all 3 arrows. That does seem to be the solution. Just shoot him with an arrow before he shoots you. Yeah, okay, it's not quite as clever as putting the drape over the other painting, but okay, sure, whatever. Whatever works. I'm not going to argue. And the bow. Okay, let's see if we can do this in one. Okay, that's probably it. Yeah, the cinematic camera angle's a little less fun when you can barely see your character. Okay. Okay. So what horrible thing awaits me in here? A false book. Okay, it's not a real book. I was settling down for a wee story there. Let me push this, perhaps. Oh. A key and a parchment.
The Creatures of Night by Hubertus the Bald. Translated from Latin by his brother in prayer, Fratre Johann Marcus.
Of monstrosity. You who read me know that night engenders monsters, and that night creatures exist. The accursed book of Abdul al-Hazred is clear on this matter. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Unhappy he who knows that book. Unhappy he whose eyes alight upon that foulest of texts. Unhappy he who implores the standing stones, for he will free the powers of darkness. Of the pit. Stagnant waters are like the memory of men. Beneath the surface calm, clawed beasts await, and are known to initiates as the Deep Ones. Awaiting his prey, the Deep One seizes him and drags him down to the abyss, where Dagon, the cruel god, swims and reveres him whose name may not be pronounced. Of libraries. Unhappy he who frees the prowler. Unhappy he who meets the prowler erring among the books. He generates the vagabond that comes from other spheres. He believes the vagabond does not exist. He will feel the embrace of death, for in the eyes of the vagabond, books are no more than dreams, stone no more than wind. The vagabond knows how to take the breath of the reckless. Of strife. He who speaks does not know, and believes he is able to kill the creatures of the night. Folly. Evil is conjured up by science and secrecy.
Okay. That didn't want to voice the rest of that. You probably on the books will perish by the blade. So can we kill the library ghost with the sword? He flies in the dark caverns, will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. He who believes
He who prowls among books will perish by the blade. He who flies in the dark caverns will scream in fear. He who swims in the depths will evaporate. But he who believes he knows nothing.
Okay.
He who knows says nothing.
So that text was supposed to be on the other page.
Of death. There are domains more terrible than death. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Each creature is conjured up and is not dead, but returns to the origins. A monster, a science. Steel kills the vagabond who never dies. Translator's note. Here ends the manuscript of Hubertus, who died in the library of the convent of Teruel in the year of our Lord 1666. Requiescat in pace.
Okay, so I'll try the sword on the library ghost. Maybe that'll do something. Is there anything else to see in here? Important. There. Okay. There we go. Oh, shoot. Forgot about that. The oil lamp. Grind. Some space. Doesn't seem to have done anything. Oops. That was not the prophetic document that I hoped it would be. So I could try a knife, but okay, so we can't kill him with that, so I guess we'll just try and find what this key is for instead. So let's see. There are locked doors downstairs, so let's try that. No. Not for that door then. Where else? Spider. No. There were some locked doors in there though. This is the door to the ballroom. Just thinking. And the other door must be in the pirate room. So that's what the two doors in the ballroom are. Try and get past this guy. for either of those. So where else is there something that's locked? Oh, I bet this false book is for the library bookshelf mechanism. Or the shop, at least. Camera angles, these ridiculous controls. Run. Hit it about 10 times, you don't actually do anything. There we go. Go get my lamp. Save before something kills me. Okay. A dagger. Handy. Can I carry anything else? Lots of daggers. Oh my god. It's a veritable treasure trove. Floor. What else do I not need? This thing. That. God, so much stuff. Why? Why so many daggers? Oh my god. So much stuff. and dropping it all on the ground is such a pain in the ass. Because you have to find the room on the ground for it, and you also have to make sure that it's not somewhere that you're going to be constantly walking over the top of it, because it'll ask you if you want to pick it up every single time. That down. What does the parchment say?
The Book of Yael, Signs of Stone, Eucharistic Rituals of Forbidden Cults. Texts collated by Monsignor Vacher, legate in the Curia of the Vatican.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones. These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them. What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath? It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He who goes in shadows protect themselves with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects. For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods, engraved in Manar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch. The sinful practices of those who fall into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair, and are a mortal danger to the soul. Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason drops its guard. Man is easily tempted into perversion. It is why we must forever remain alert and renounce Satan with each breath we take. His ways are infinite in number.
Okay. That down. Nope, don't fight the bookshelf.
The Sacrificial Dagger, Otto Stern, Lumina Books.
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion. The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement. It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, C.F. Manzetti, stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual. My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham. He introduced me to the right of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs. The god being adored is known as the vagabond. Here, the dagger's roar, which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential. The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god, for whom he acts as a go-between. The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice. The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times on night when the moon is full in water that has been distilled 100 times will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration. The priest will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures the sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance. The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times on night when the moon is full in water that has been distilled 100 times will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration.
So I need to use this knife. Yeah. Where in the hell do you distill water 100 times? I mean, I have. Can I even use that for anything? No. Right, let's put that down. And read this.
Juan Luis Jorge, De Biblioteca. Reflections on the power of the verb in certain texts. Archaeos Publications, 1919, Stafford.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafar Fathang. The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces. I will go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is in itself a perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to attacks of demented hysteria, not unlike those described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits. I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon, and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence. Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azib's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon. Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Other examples of books whose evil can be unleashed by any thoughtless reader are von Jutz's Von Unersprechlichen Kulten and the abominable De Vermis Mysteries by Ludwig Prien, whose sordid death should be a lesson to all those tempted by a study of the occult.
Well, there you go. Put that down. And the last thing, I'm gonna save. Last time I read a book that wasn't the normal green color, it killed me, so.
Ludwig Prien. De Vermis Mysteriis. Nomine invocatoris si non sanctificatus es cave. De Vermis Mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et.
That's not ominous. Oh my god, okay. Yep, there we go. I knew it. I knew those books are bad news when they're not green. You know what, we're just gonna put that down. I don't know if there's any reason to have that. Okay, so maybe this works without distilling water 100 times. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's somebody else's problem now. I don't have time to find a shredder. Hey! There we go, we didn't need to find 100 times distilled water. I mean, that's all well and good, but was there any real need to get rid of them? Because what else do I have to do in here? Because it just gives me time to explore. Read all these previously. I think. I'm sure I've read them all. Take a look at each of them just in case.
The Sons of the Sun and of the Shadows. Lieutenant Lope de Vega's account of his astounding travels to the land of the Aztecs.
Yeah,
Holy
sure.
Christ! As the
Yes, I like that one. I like when he says, "Holy Christ!"
If Rocks Could Talk, or The Story of a Louisiana Plantation by the Marquise de Chamfray.
After the criminal selling off of Florida he was then racked by a mania of persecution.
Yeah, I read that one. And I took a screenshot of this. Just in case this was somehow relevant. I think that's the layout of this house, I think so. Yeah, okay, so this is like the dining room of the zombies were. This is the ballroom. This is the room where the pirate was. This is the smoke room. Don't know what that is. Assuming this is indeed the layout of this house. Yeah, the kitchen, the hallway, the pantry, the other pantry. That all lines up, I think. Let me take another look in the smoke room.
Unfinished Chapter of Terra Incognita by Jacob Van Ostade. A hitherto unpublished fragment of the manuscript unearthed following indications furnished in the Vatican Library's Expurgatory Index.
In those icy and unwelcoming lands, the rites of wizards and healers are deeply rooted in ancient legend.
Don't recognize this one.
Mysterious and cruel beings are thought to have ruled over the Arctic plains in times past. A cursed city, enclosed by massive walls, is believed to stand to this day. It contains fabulous treasures and is inhabited by the degenerate descendants of those who instilled centuries of terror in the hearts of the people. These people, naturally placid, are seized with rage and horror at the very mention of the prisoners of the ice. Were these dreadful captives to be freed from their frozen cells, they would reap a horrifying tribute of human flesh. These blood-curdling beings may be invoked by certain ritual words. They can even be controlled, albeit with the greatest of difficulty. I admit to being impressed by these tales, repeated to me on many occasions and in a number of different places during my travels in the region. I have also seen troubling cult objects, sculpted in a material unknown to me. Another remarkable fact is that local Eskimos experience great distaste in pronouncing certain words, and invariably avoid saying them. Here is a living example of the power that words contain. As it is said in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word.
His accent slipped a couple of times there. He sounded a little bit English on one or two occasions, but a B for effort. A for effort, B for execution. Nope, it's the one I was just looking at. What? Yes, because the lamp is there. Okay, that's the book that kills you. So I'm not bother reading that one. Nope. No, thank you. Alright. Don't think there's anything else really to see in here. So let's see. What do we have? Oh, shoot. We have this talisman. Whatever that does. Okay, we'll check out the smoke room. Whoops. Okay. We have to head downstairs again. There should be another room. He's slightly disappearing behind something. Scenery is overlapping. Suggests that indeed there is something perhaps behind here, but I can't. Yeah, nope. So let's see. Oh, it's locked, but do we have the key? Before we die? Oh. Yes. Haha. Okay. What's this? There is a mechanism to trigger. Oh, oh, oh. I have a sword. Hey! And another record. And another book. Let's read the book.
The Tale of Captain J.W. Norton of the Army of the Union.
1862. The South was in collapse. Louisiana was open to us. I had each day to requisition victuals for our troops, and was aided in this endeavor by a score of brave men. Rebels were not yet ready to lay down their arms. The region was far from safe. I headed further and further west, and questioned many freed slaves. From them, I learned of a plantation on the coast. Its name was Derceto.
My goodness.
We
What's this
received a
house?
less than hearty welcome. Only Pickford, the owner, behaved in a friendly manner. While my men counted cattle and grain reserves, I learned what I could from him. Man was most unusual and possessed an extraordinarily cultured mind. At nightfall, I gave orders for the men to bivouac at Derceto. Pickford invited my second-in-command, Lieutenant Patterson, and myself to dine. And our host proved a most entertaining conversationalist. While coffee was being served, Patterson went to inspect the men's camp. The cigar Pickford offered me was so acrid that my head began to spin. I remembered campfire tales of fellow officers trapped by devilish Confederate tricks. My mind floated in a foul and dense fog, from which emerged the enlarged and deformed face of Pickford. He grinned at me. Patterson's return chased off the nightmare. I heard shouts and firing from outside and found the strength to take out my revolver. I fired 3 shots. Pickford fell to the floor. Patterson then helped me out of the burning house. The air was filled with smoke. We resembled a company in disorderly retreat. I saw slaves leaping into the flames of that inferno. They were trying to save Pickford's life.
There you go. What a storied history this house has. Let's put that down. To be carrying books everywhere. Nothing important. Oh yeah, that's the table I just moved. Okay. Nope. So, let's go down the stairs. Ooh. Spacious basement. Oh Christ. Holy Christ! Okay, so this is the point where I have to get him to run. Okay, go, go, go! Oh great. It's the meat tunnel again. I'm not going to save because I don't want to get stuck. Where's he? There he is. Okay. Well, thank you for joining, Bosco. It's been great having you here. I'll be playing this again next Friday, so if you're in the mood for more, feel free to join then, and enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Jump? When did we get that? Okay, we're going to avoid the meat tunnel for now, and try this record. Oh Christ! Try this record in the ballroom, which means I have to get past these stupid spiders. You know? Oh God! Right, here we go. Please get out of the way. Okay. Go, 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 go. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, leave the empty box, please. Okay. Put that down, I guess. Room 9? Yes, we do. Hey, finally. Oh, the Dance of Death. Of course it would be that, wouldn't it? Yeah, don't mind me, folks. Just need whatever that is. Oh, sugar. Just kill me. Just kill me, kill the world. Well, at least we know that that is the correct record. Go, go, go. Ah, shit. Ugh. Like, why? Why do they have to be so annoying? Come on. Get out of the way. Yes. Right. Put that down. Take the gramophone. Use the record. Can I get them to stop? Please stop moving. No. Oh my god. Okay. Just leave that free. What is this thing? A key. Oh yeah, I like that song. It's a nice tune. The opening to Jonathan Creek, if anybody remembers that. Nope, it's not the key for that. No. What is this key for? Oh no, don't bump into me, please. This is a rather strange looking key. Doesn't really look like it's for a door. Right, do I want to get my statue back? Yes, thank you. Just trying to leave. Oh, right, okay. So, let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, definitely not that. I don't need that. Okay, meat tunnel it is then. That's him taken care of. Like, when did he learn how to jump? Like, that's a new one. He only figured out he could jump when he went into the meat tunnel. Slightly terrified of saving in case I end up stuck down here. Run. There you go. Okay. Who's this guy? Let's rifle him. Oh. Okay. Don't seem to hit him. Ah, of course. No. Perhaps that's what the jump is for. Okay. Right. I should just save Clearly this is where I'm supposed to be. So just man up. Come on. Right. There we go, the deed is done. We are now stuck in the meat tunnel, for better or worse. Any health items? No. A little light on the ground in terms of health items. I wonder what's up here. Oh, this is the cellar. Yeah, there we go, okay. So that's my way back. If needs be. Oh. Okay. Right, okay. And let's just get the revolver ready to go. Find that. Oops. There we go. And not a bullet wasted. I think. What a delightful noise. Like so many other things in this game. Such delightful noises. Alright, come on. Move your arse. I have to lure him out. Hey, mate. There we go. Fantabulosa. Okay, so we jump. You select jump and he doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's just run around in the water. Oh shoot. Okay, so the cartridges are wet, means I can't use my gun on them. We have several knives though. And a bow and arrow. And a poker. Alright, let's see if we can knife him. Yeah. come on. Ah, come on. It's not fair. Right, I'm gonna save before jumping down. I have 5 more minutes before I'm gonna call it a night. So let's see if we can at least clear out those fellas. Hey mate. Don't mind me. I need you to look this way. Oh, for God's sake. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Why did I stop? Why did I stop? Oh my god. It's him dead. Let's save here. Save ourselves a bit of hassle. No, what are you doing? Let's get down here. Let's see before we jump down. There we go. Let's see, what else do we have? Kinda wish I still had that sword, but hey, what can you do? Knife it is. Ah, for goodness sake. Hey, so there's a purpose. Hey! See you later, mate. Oh, great. What the hell is this thing? all my bullets gone now? Okay. Let's just see if we can kick him to death. Nope. Can I throw my gun? Nope. It's worth a try. Worth a try. Oh, who's off? Ah, piss off. Okay. Ah, dang it. Wonder can I make that jump in? It sure is annoying to have no guns at the one point in the game where I actually feel like I need to use guns. Yes. Aha. Wait a minute. Sit there. Okay. Gonna take a stab at killing this guy and then call him a night. Hey! Right, that is that for now. Some excellent progress made this evening. And that is that. So, thank you all for watching. I will be streaming this again at 7 o'clock GMT next Friday. And every Friday until I complete it, and then I don't know, maybe I'll play Alone in the Dark too. Haven't quite decided where I'm going next with that. Mondays and Wednesdays I play Riven. I'm working my way through the Myst series. I've completed the original Myst and I'm now working my way through the sequel. And that is also a lot of fun. In much the same way as Alone in the Dark, it is at times incredibly frustrating, but you slowly make progress and it's good fun. So yeah, if you liked what you saw and heard tonight, then maybe that's for you as well. So thank you very much everyone for tuning in tonight if you did, and have an excellent weekend, and hopefully I will see you next week. Take it easy.